Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. In this video, we'll be discussing 19 banks that deal with 19 banks. Could you please clarify what we mean by this? The 2024 star, please raise your hands if you're ready for XRP Binance. It appears that they may be shelling out a substantial sum to end all of their legal disputes. $4 billion is a lot of money for decentralization. The Department of Justice has just placed a freeze on their accounts. Virtual currency. Could it reach $40,000? Guys, we've got a lot to uncap in this episode, and XRP is positive. Indulge in a Bitcoin. Your idea has broken back above QK and is now up 2.09% USD, with 37,556 dials. It's up approximately 1% at the moment. To this day, XRP and USDCS 99 cents remain pegged to the US dollar. Here it is in a little negative state. Its decline is 1.81%, arriving at a respectable 61 cents. If we can keep XRP around the 59 to 60 cent range, it will soon be reaching 66 cents. With $1,425 billion worth of cryptocurrency in circulation, blockchain technology has returned and released this. This is really interesting, everyone. He asks, what are the essential conditions for every major bull run involving Bitcoin? Is the corporation of the stock market? A valid counterargument has never been advanced. What gives Bitcoin its 2020 volatility? The stock market is acting similarly. As I mentioned before, Bitcoin did this in 2020, when the Dow Jones was exiting its ABC correction and heading back to the yellow overalls. We are now consolidating at the same location, and you can see that the Dow Jones broke out to new highs at the same time that Bitcoin did as well. See that little circle? That's where he goes. The circle is also visible from this vantage point. So, what's the plan, Jones? This is where his euphoria returned. At that point, it began to trend upward. How was Bitcoin used? Everything went boom. We jumped from the $12,000 to $13,000 range. After that, I think everyone here knows what happened. According to him, the Nasdaq 100 Tactical Cent Sector Index, or NDXT, is another index that has recently exhibited canary correlation. Even with the FTX crash, DNDXT is exiting the ABC correction at the same time that Bitcoins reach the bottom and approach this index. In 2020, the Dow Jones saw similar pricing behavior to Bitcoin. Frequently, destructures cause NDXD to show fresh all-time highs for the same price. In this case, we have, after retracing to the 702 level in 2020, Bitcoin surged to new all-time highs in 2021 before completing his distribution. There was a lot of YOLO degen enthusiasm in this last Bitcoin move, which marked the end. We discussed how the Dow Jones and the Nasdaq both failed to meet their 4.236 extensions, and how they did not want Bitcoin and Ethereum to date in 2021. As you can see, they both fell hard. Ethereum went up, but then it went down again. According to him, these are the exact size you want to see for Bitcoin to continue rising, just like in 2020. Since the stock market was necessary for Bitcoin's breakout, why should we care about minor stock market breakouts? In a fascinating conversation started by Mr. Backer, Boone from Jack 19, it is stated that if we follow the same exact steps as in 2020, we will witness a Bitcoin breakout. I apologize, but I meant $9.4 billion investment when I said that banks reported exposure to XRP. This is the article, folks. It claims that numerous international banks, including those based in Europe and the Americas, would have publicly acknowledged their holdings in XRP and other cryptocurrency assets. The Basel Committee on Banking Supervision, BCBS, operates under other names. A report detailing the exposures of 45 member central banks or cryptocurrencies like XRP was issued by a leading worldwide authority on banking laws. According to the bank's report, XRP was the third largest coin overall, and this was revealed as an exposure quotation into the Basel Committee analysis. This percentage equates into total XRP positions worth £180 million, or 205 million US dollars. It was found that 2% of the overall exposure, which came in at 9.4 billion, was XRP. This is fascinating. Yes, I agree. After that, what are we to do? I thought that was great, and there were 100 of him. The year 2024 will be all about XRP. No doubt in my mind that XRP is headed to an all-time high and beyond. Guys, write it down, pin it on your fridge. This channel has been emphasizing remarks and the fact that 2024 is going to be the year for a long time. In the year 2024, many lives will be altered. From the markets for digital currencies. Yeah, it's that easy. We are nearing the finish line. Crypto, on the other hand, isn't going anywhere. On the contrary, it's only going to expand and develop over the next few years. This bull run, however, is the one where the real money will be made. Nance has been in talks to pay $4 billion to settle the US criminal lawsuit, and it is almost here. She may still be subject to charges, CZ. My God, that is really ridiculous. Totally bonkers. According to a Bloomberg report by Nance, he has been under investigation by US authorities for a long time for money laundering, bank fraud, and violating US sanctions laws. He could be asked to pay $4 billion, yes, that's a typo, to settle US Department of Justice acquisitions and multiple criminal violations. It is said that the talks would be wrapped up in the next several weeks. Holy cow, that's insane. Indeed, isn't that so? You can get out of any jam with enough cash. This is a really important matter. These are accusations leveled against him, not against you. We have not yet determined his culpability. However, if someone were to commit crimes such as money laundering, bank fraud, or breaking US sanctions, we would all spend the remainder of our lives behind bars. And all they're going to do is ask him for $4 billion. Plus, he may not even be facing charges at this point. Excuse me? $T frozen Tether, persons, $225 million frozen and USD Tether, and $225 million were associated with human trafficking, according to the Department of Justice. If it's decentralized, how can you put a stop to it? It's intriguing, isn't it? This is the biggest stablecoin freeze that has ever happened. It is my hope that you will maintain vigilance on the resurgence of the Bitcoin price. 37,000. So, how exactly does one go about acquiring 40,000? Look, I'll tell you. It claims that the daily wave count and the relative strength and strength index, RSI, both show bullish values, lending credence to the ongoing case. That's a major deal. What more are we trying to find out that we haven't already told you about on this channel? As I mentioned before, the target range is 40 to 42,000. The relative strength index, RSI, on both the daily and weekly wave counts is indicating a bullish breakout is imminent. Keep an eye on the stock market. Observe the Bitcoin breakout closely. This may be a reenactment of events from 2020. For all you XRP bulls out there, I have 3 arguments. From Ben, Crypto Ripples, I retrieved it for you, and it complies with all of the SEC's regulations. The modest financial penalties are causing XRP holders to be optimistic, according to John D. and Insights. Participation in global CBDC efforts, especially in underbanked areas, demonstrates the firm's dedication to expanding access to banking services and its world impact. SBI XRP remittances to Southeast Asian countries. Despite Ripple's escrow mechanism, the remittance market in Southeast Asia is booming. And now a digital company is trying to make it even easier for people to send money home. Given that the block rewards are set to decrease from 6.25 to 3.13.125 in April of 2024, the miners are aiming to be released as quickly as possible, with any luck, so that people can continue mining Bitcoin. You can bet that there will be a significant influx of buyers for these miners, as they will be in high demand. Put it in your mind. You will require 20 machines to mine the same amount of Bitcoin in the future if it's half, and you currently have 10 machines that mine 1 Bitcoin per year. Right now, 99.9% of miners will tell you that they're in it for the long run. They intend to accomplish it in that way. After they double down on their acquisition, XRP will be able to make an impact in Argentina. I found this interesting because I am the president-elect Platts, the successor to Peso. You might be interested to know that Javier Milei, an Argentine politician who supports Bitcoin and wants to replace the peso with the dollar, was elected. The only thing that has happened so yet is speculation, with some speculating that XRP could play a role. Is that so? Will the US dollar genuinely supersede the peso? That requires a lot of effort. However, it is important to note that XRP has already been proved and is in use in Palau, a country that uses the US currency. The XRP ledger serves as the foundation around which their central bank's digital currency is created. This individual is seeking to substitute the US currency for the peso. Would you also be interested in using XRP? In Argentina, XRP is prepared and ready to go, as Tom will inform everyone. No one can deny the data. We can already see it won't be Bitcoin, but then what? It is my preference that you keep it that way. It's all over today. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.